What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a beautiful summer day here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed with guests. So we have Malory and Chu from ImperfectlyMeCrafts in the house. So these guys have been on an epic beer adventure for the last couple weeks. Tell them about it. What happened?
So 14 days, 12 states, and 30 breweries. We managed to hit actually 13 states. Whoops. And today, when we go to your local brewery, will be at brewery number 31 for us. So we've already bypassed our 30 breweries. But it's been absolutely amazing, and we're having so much fun, meeting so many cool people, and showing so many cool places. So it's been awesome.
Well, I've been watching some of the videos. It seems like an awesome, epic trip. I'm, been enjoying it. So if you haven't checked out their channel, I'll throw the box up there. Check it out, ImperfectlyMeCrafts. They do some really cool stuff. So today we're going to do a duo review here of this release. I went over to Meijer today to quickly grab some Oktoberfest because it's that time of year, and I saw this beauty sitting on the shelf. This is BrewDog Fellowship IPA, and if you can see, it says The Lord of the Rings Limited Edition. Now, when I immediately saw this, I thought, is there a new Lord of the Rings movie coming out or something that I'm unaware of? And I don't think there is.
I haven't heard anything about one.
Yeah. When you go to Untappd, it has a description, and it said this is brewed in collaboration with Warner Brothers, so I'm guessing it was just an opportunity for a cash grab, right? Nice opportunity to get some product tie-in and sell a beer. So, pretty cool, cool beer, and I'm happy to be able to give this thing a shot. Now, this is BrewDog, and you've probably seen them on TV, so they're originally from Scotland, but they now have a facility in Columbus, Ohio area. So this is from BrewDog USA, and it says they're out of Canal, Winchester, Ohio, which I believe is just right outside of Columbus. The can is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It says BrewDog Fellowship IPA, and it kind of has all that elven writing or whatever it is around it. That I know some people have wedding rings and all this stuff made with this. Bit weird, but it's neat looking.
It's the one ring to rule them all.
Yeah.
Thing, so.
Yeah.
And they've got Sting. Sting, his
the dagger slash
sword.
Yeah,
the dagger that he had is here too.
Depends on how big you are, I guess, huh? Does it say anything neat on the side here? No, just some nonsense. So this is supposed to be a hazy IPA, 5% ABV. As far as ratings, wasn't a whole lot out there. On Untappd, it had a 3.72, but I think it was under 400 check-ins. So for Untappd, under 400 check-ins from a big brewery like BrewDog, it had to have just come out, I'm guessing, in the last week or so or something. It's got to be pretty new. So, ready to be able to, great to be able to check this out.
Yeah.
Ready to give it a try?
I am.
All right, let's go for it. Didn't explode everywhere. That's good.
Always a bonus.
See if I can pour this. I think I've had 2 of them where I've poured them all over myself in the last week.
Wait, are we Brian pouring or us pouring?
I just do the regular old pour. I don't have hard pour time to just sit around here and wait a half hour for the beer to do its thing.
Don't tell him.
Okay. First things first. Color. We're going with... Oh, I see. It wasn't me this time. I did have a handkerchief here just for that purpose, to clean it up.
I got caught.
Very light in color, right? If I'm looking at my Brew HQ SRM chart, which is in very bad shape at this point, it's like a 1 or a 2. I mean, that's really light.
Yeah, it really is.
Quite hazy, though. You can't really see through it.
And the head is craggy.
Yeah, the head is kind of odd. It looks like a very thin, delicate head. It was probably about a finger's worth when I first poured it, but it looks like it's dissipating rather quickly as I stick it behind the box, right, where you can't see it. Dissipating rather quickly, but it's hanging around. Give it a sniff.
Grapefruit.
Yeah. It's more of a grapefruit than the tropical kind of notes. Pick it, but it's not a real strong grapefruit, I don't think.
No, a little pithy though.
Not a bad smell. Grapefruit is probably one of my least favorite fruits, so see what happens. Have you ever had the Schoenhofers? You ever seen those? They have a Schoenhofer. It's a grapefruit, what's it called, like a shandy kind of thing. And years ago, Anderson got one for me because he knows I hate grapefruit because that's how he is. And I took a sip of it and hated it. And he said to me, why don't you put some sugar in it? It'll make it taste better. And I don't know what I was thinking. I did. And it just like, it was like a grade school volcano, and he was laughing his ass off at me because he knew it was going to happen. And for some reason, like, the minute I dropped the sugar, I thought, no, you imbecile. And it just went everywhere. It was a nightmare. But anytime I have anything grapefruit, that comes to mind.
Did it taste better, though?
It still tasted like crap, to be honest. Now, I do like all their other ones, but the grapefruit one is rough. All right, let's give it a shot.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
First things first, body, extremely light.
Extremely light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really light. Not watery, but just like...
Yeah. The flavor sticks, though.
Yeah. The body is ethereal, like elves and other creatures that might be in the Shire or somewhere else in Middle Earth, right? So, flavor, I kind of dig it. It's not super strong. You're picking up some grapefruit. You pick up maybe a tiny bit of a sweetness, maybe like pineapple or something as well.
A little
Just
bit.
real delicate. I think the grapefruit's probably the...
Yeah, the grapefruit completely takes over in this one. I mean, there's a bit of a hop end, just a smidge.
Yeah.
And it's not overpowering at all. It could be quite crushable, though I would probably serve it much, like, really cold. This would be a really cold serve.
Yeah, this, like I said, I picked this up a couple hours ago. It's not ice cold. I really don't like my beer ice cold, but it is a little warmer than I probably would like it. That being said, some beers I think if they're warmer, dreadful. This, I think it still pulls it off.
But it kind of comes across like a light IPA rather than an IPA.
Yeah.
It feels like light.
Yeah, like an IPA shandy or something almost.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know what it is, the body. And again, this is what I kind of made the ethereal joke or something. It does feel like it's just kind of light, like it's almost not like a full-bodied beer. I know it's not supposed to be, I guess, but it makes it a little more enjoyable if it's hot, I guess. Like a warm day.
Well, to me, the mouthfeel is Miller Lite.
Yeah.
That's the mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Like when you drink Miller Lite, that feel as it, as you swallow. But the flavor is totally different. It doesn't taste like Miller Lite.
Thank Odie. Well,
but
you get a little bit of the bubbles too, I
Yeah.
think, when you drink it. It's kind of odd. With the hazies, it's hard to tell because you can't really see it. Like, you get a little bit of bubbles around the bottom. At least when we first poured it, you did.
Oh, it's carbonated. It's for sure.
Yeah. But when you drink it, I think you do pick up the bubbles, like, dancing on your tongue. See, that's what they do.
But you also get that acidity, too. There's that grapefruit has big acidity as you...
And one thing, like I said, not a grapefruit fan, but this does work for me. I think there's a little tiny bit of sweetness to it, a tiny bit of hops, and you kind of get the grapefruit, but it's not strong, kind of that mouth puckering grapefruit. It's just kind of like a nice taste. Yeah. So this works for me. So Fellowship IPA, BrewDog USA, big thumbs up.
I'm going to say the same.
2 thumbs up. Not bad. Thrilled to be able to try this. I mean, I'm still interested. Is there like a new Lord of the Rings ride at Disney World or something? Is something going on?
Probably.
Or I can't figure out why you'd just be breaking out the Lord of the Rings all of a sudden, and do a beer. I'm cool with it. It's cool, but just kind of odd. Hey, hopefully you liked the video. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. If you haven't checked out ImperfectlyMeCrafts yet, go check it out. They got some really awesome videos. Hey, until next time. Cheers.
Cheers. My cameraman's still hungry or thirsty.
Drink your beer, Chu.